how good is that when you dominant win all around team win? Obviously you played well, but overall as a team.
Yeah, great win. I think that's just the first one that you just need to get. I think everybody was nervous. I mean, I was a little nervous, even though it's my fifth year. There's still that first game jitters, kind of. So super happy just to come out strong. I think we got to clean some things up. Sometimes we played a little too fast, where we could have slowed the game down and be in control. But overall, great team win. Got to improve the defense a little bit, but yeah, we're happy with the result.
Pretty dominant on the inside, but also behind the arc. Money from three. How overall your well-roundedness? How did that play out today?
I mean, I think I always kind of start my personal game like trying to establish myself inside, and that was working in the first half. And then in the second half, they kept going to the zone, and we kind of were struggling to kind of figure it out. And then I don't know, I just saw openings in that corner, and there was a few other plays where I just saw openings to shoot the ball from outside, and they were going in. So happy about that.
Defensively, how did you like the rotation that you had in the line? You affected a lot of shots at the rim. Like they try to attack you at the rim. There's a lot of offensive shots. What's going on defensively?
I think we didn't play up to our standards, to be honest. I mean, I did affect a lot of shots at the rim, but that also meant that we were getting beat. So that means that we have to just change little things. I hope that's something I can improve on this year, being a defensive anchor and blocking shots or altering shots. But it probably means that we have to change something. We're getting beat too much, so that I'm getting put in that position. But that's something for next game.
10 different players scored. Coach Grant played 11 players. Did you like a certain line? Did you like playing with a lot of different lineups?
I've kind of played with a lot of these guys, obviously. In practice, we change things up a lot. Coach plays with a lot of lineups. Honestly, I can't really say anything about that right now. We're trying to figure things out. What I can say is that we have 10, 11 guys that are capable of playing, and that's big for us. And towards the end, when we go through the season, we'll kind of see how that can help us. In the previous years, we haven't been this deep, so I think it's just good things, honestly.
You and Jay Zachary came out in the second half pretty dominant. You guys kind of pulled ahead for that 59-40 lead. How important is that duo between you and Jay?
I mean, we both know we're the leaders of this team. We've been here the longest, and we kind of together have to set the tone. And I think we did that in the second half, especially defensively. I think we both want to guard, and then on the offensive side, I think we're hard to stop. Our two-man game, I think it showed, and that kind of made that lead for us, and then we were able to pull through.
Yeah.
Quinten, there were times that you'd rotate out of the post and MJ Harris would go in or you'd come out and there'd be a guard that would fill in back defensively, but then also offensively, I know you'd mentioned in the preseason playing the high post and coming out. Just what was the communication like on the floor? I know it's the first game of just being able to take that freestyle up and let someone else kind of fill in too.
So you mean that we had the guards in the post?
Or a guard goes down
ups.
to the rebound in the post and you're coming up and being able to guard up high or something like that along those lines.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have guards that are good in there, like Jaden Zachary, MJ. I feel like they can work down there, and I think what I bring personally is that I can stretch the floor. So offensively, I think that's what you mean. Offensively, I can space the floor, and it can create mismatches or situations that teams don't usually deal with a big that can shoot. So I think it makes us hard to guard if we can be versatile and we can put our guards in those positions. Keep teams guessing kind of.
Was there something that I know you had 33 for a bulk of the game on Fairfield there, their big guy, but was there something that he was presenting to that you said, okay, I can exploit this if I'm here on offense?
I mean, I'll give the guy credit. That's a rough first college game. He's a freshman coming out of high school, and two of their bigs were injured, so he was basically the only guy they had over 6'7". So I felt bad. Just for a first college game, that's rough. Because he had to play a lot of minutes, right? And then we obviously have Devin, Armani, me that keep rotating, keep putting bodies on him. I thought he did a good job. I told him after the game, just keep going. That's a rough first college game. The coach told him, you got to play a lot of minutes because we don't have size. So, nothing to say but credits to him.
Before the season started, you think it's one of the best shooting teams that you've been a part of since you've been here. You think we got a glimpse of that? You guys a couple guys made multiple threes, and there were a lot of good looks that didn't fall. But you feel like you got a little glimpse of how good you guys can be from beyond the arc?
Well, we shot 40%, 41% from the three-point line, so I think that kind of showed. And we shot 27 threes. I think Coach has made an emphasis that we want to shoot more threes than in the previous years. I think if you want to win basketball, modern basketball, you have to shoot threes. But I think we didn't settle. I think we established ourselves inside, and I did that, and Devin did that, and Prince did that, and Jaden Zachary did that. And then when you establish yourself inside, I think you are going to create these shots from outside, and I think that's what we did, and I think that's why we shoot a good percentage tonight, and I think that's something that we're going to keep trying to go to or keep trying to maintain towards the season.
All right, last one. What did you think of the atmosphere in Conti tonight?
I loved it, man. Big time. Like, our media team and our marketing team did a great job of advertising the game. I think there's a certain hype around our program this year. I think people know and people expect that this is going to be our breakout year, and that's how the team feels. That's how I feel. That's how Coach feels. And I think you can kind of feel it in the air, man. Like, I think the fans were great tonight. We had a lot of people show up. I hope that the next home game we have even more people show up, and that we can turn Conti into a really hard place to play in.